How to stay motivated when starting a business? We're going to answer that question in this video. Okay, let's rock and roll. Let's talk about how to stay motivated when you're starting a business. Okay, maybe you're in the process right now of getting your business going and you're trying to say, every other day I wake up, I'm feeling a little bit scared, a little bit depressed, and I'm just losing my motivation. You know, the city's pushing back. They're not wanting me to open this business, or, you know, I'm trying to find staff and it's not easy. Whatever the reason is, I feel you. Believe me, I've opened up several businesses and I know the exact feeling you're going through. So listen up. If you've had these struggles, I'm here to help and kind of give you some brain power, brain food that'll get you through these tough times. Just know this. Step one, everybody that was starting a business at some point during the early stages of the process felt what you're going through right now. Okay? So it's important to understand that what's happening is fear is entering the mind, and all you've got to do is stomp it out. That's it. The difference between fear and going into the courage mode is overcoming your fear. And I know you might say, well, that's easy for you to say. You've already set the business up, you know, but wait, I went through the process. I did. I struggled. It wasn't easy. And so the way I got through it is I tried to change my mental state. And I would say, I'm continuing to let all these possibilities, all these negative possibilities run through my head and own me. Is that what you want? You want your thoughts to just own you in that negative fashion? Change your mind. You can change your thoughts like this on a dime. You can just change them in a second and start thinking of things that are going to make the business successful. Start thinking of all the success you're going to have. In a sense, think positive, right? Positive attracts positive. If you've got a smile on your face, even when the going's getting tough, and you're just being grateful for what you've got today and where you've landed today, just the simple fact that you're in a position to start this business puts you light years ahead of most people in the world. Definitely most Americans, because most people right now are either working for somebody else, unemployed because they're out of a job because of COVID going on right now. It's a struggle right now. So just the simple fact that you're able to start a business, which means you've come up with money, whether you've got a loan or you've got your own money, maybe your parents helped you get going, whatever, just that process is what is huge to understand. So be grateful for that and just keep putting one foot in front of the other. You know, what you're tackling right now, understand this. Starting a business is a monumental task. It literally needs like awards. They don't give them out because you create your own rewards, but there needs to be like, I know like the local chamber of commerce will do the ribbon cutting ceremony and maybe give you something, but there really needs to be an award for somebody that gets to the point where they're open and starting a business, because it is a daunting task. It is not simple, and it does take a lot of time, a lot of energy, and you do have to overcome a lot. So understand this. Let's go back to the fact that you're in a position right now that you've been able to push through, okay? You're in a position that you know that you're gonna eventually be able to get this done, but you're just having some temporary setbacks. We've all had them. So remember to maintain the right attitude when you're dealing with government organizations like the cities and the states and things like that. Sometimes it's easy to get frustrated and to lose your cool. Don't do that. Don't do that with the city and the state. You could make a huge mistake ticking off the wrong person, and it might delay your opening severely. Or when it comes time for inspections, you're going to have a really tough time getting through it because, hey, you know, you weren't super nice or whatever. So understand that if you can get through these times and you can be nice to people, you're going to make progress. So when I was talking about earlier that opening up a business is such a daunting task, my mom used to always say, she used to always ask me this question anytime I was overwhelmed and I had so much on my plate. It's like the best thing that gets me through that thought like instantly. And that is, how do you eat an elephant? Okay, we don't eat elephants, but it's just kind of like, obviously just a cliche saying or whatever. How do you eat an elephant? And the answer is one bite at a time. That's it, right? So if you're going to look at the elephant and you're going to say, how the heck am I going to eat that whole thing, right? It's a gigantic task. You'd have to do it one bite at a time, right? It's just a saying. We don't eat elephants. We love elephants and things like that. But it's just a saying that my mom used to say that's stuck in my head since I was like a kid. Anytime I got overwhelmed, I had a huge paper to write for school, or, I had a huge task for one of the businesses to do. And I'm like, You know, moms, I'm struggling. I need help. What's going on here? And so if you understand that concept, it will bring you some relief. And know that you can't accomplish every single thing in a day. That's one of the pieces that might be just bogging you down, beating you down, is you want to get it all done and you can't, right? And when you do it, you know, there's 5 phone calls coming in and you're leaving messages and people aren't calling you back. And it is depressing. It's frustrating because all you want to do is just get open, start getting some customers, start making some money, right? And things like that. So understanding that this, like many things in life, is nothing but a pure mindset. And if you can just change your mindset, which like we said, you can change on a dime, you can change it instantly, and just tell yourself, say, I'm going to get through this. Keep that right attitude no matter what's being thrown at you. Hey, including myself, we've all got problems. We've all got issues, whether it's personal, business, whatever. It's how we let those thoughts affect us, right? How we let fear affect us, how we respond to it. That's what matters. And that's what makes you eventually a successful business owner. That's almost like one of the small, tiny, minute shifts and things in life that you need to just simply change that will separate you from the pack. It's just a little bit, just that little bit of flip when you're having that tough day and still pushing through and getting through. Okay, everybody, so I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like it. I'd love to see your comments, and please don't forget to subscribe. I'm trying to make as many videos as I can to try to help everybody out on business. I'm doing my best to serve, so I'd love to see any ideas you guys might have for future videos. Remember, in life and in business, it's never easy. So no matter what, never give up. Push hard, keep pushing, and be the hustler.